Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Christopher Ward C60 Trident COSC 600. This is actually one of, if not the finest watch from Christopher Ward I think I've ever seen. The Trident collection is sort of their long-standing diver watch collection, which has had various versions over the years, and this is sort of the latest and greatest. And what's really important to understand about this is that this is the second watch, I believe the second watch, to contain Christopher Ward's newer in-house made automatic movement called the Caliber SH21, which is a really great movement. It debuted in I think it was the Harrison collection, so it's slightly more dressy, well, a lot more dressy. And I was saying, like, hey, I can't wait till they put this into a sport watch, and they did. So currently this is the very first version of the diver with the in-house made movement, and it's a really handsome watch. But in addition to it having the in-house made movement, when I took this out of the box and I looked at it, I thought to myself, wow, that is the nicest Christopher Ward watch I've ever seen. So you just see a lot of upgrades there, a lot of great elements throughout on the dial, on the bezel, on the case. It's just a really well-made timepiece, and I'm excited by it. I really like where they're going with the brand, and I think it's great. It is a thick watch. As you can see there, it is definitely a thick watch, and that's because the movement inside is a big movement. So let me talk about the movement for a second. It is an automatic. It is, of course, COSC chronometer certified. It has a power reserve of 5 days. That's probably one of the coolest elements, is that it operates at 4 hertz. That's 28,800 beats per hour. But it has a power reserve of 120 hours, which is a nice long time, which means you can have the watch fully wound, put it down for a couple of days, pick it up again, not have to reset the time. That is great. This version has a slightly textured dial. I don't know if you can see it there. It's got a little bit of a wave pattern there because it's a dive watch, and a black ceramic bezel. I've seen a couple watches come out now that have this contrast look, where you have a light colored dial and a black bezel. There's the Seiko, Grand Seiko diver that I recently reviewed, a quartz model that had a similar look, which was weird at first, but then it really started to grow on me. You can see there it is a thick watch, but it's only 42 millimeters wide, so, well, only, but it wears about as big as you'd want a 42 millimeter wide watch to wear, and it also has, rather large lugs, so that's the reason for that. The watch, and I don't have it on here right now, I'll probably do it for the review, also has a black leather NATO strap, which is going to look cool, but that's also going to extend the height of the watch, just given how NATO straps fit. But it probably looks really cool on the strap. And if you want to buy it on the strap, you can do it as well, or on this bracelet. I like the bracelet a lot. Again, quality is really nice. They have a polished inner link there for the bracelet. I think it might have been, in my opinion, just a little bit nicer to do a all brushed links. It's a matter of taste, but for example, you look at Rolex, and essentially the same bracelet they have on the GMT Master 2 and the Submariner. The Submariner is all brushed, and the GMT Master, which is said to be the slightly dressier version, has a polished inner link just like this. But again, it's a matter of taste. Nice action there, rotating the bezel. Again, ceramic insert on the bezel, and loom all the way around. Just I don't know. Just the detailing just really impressed me. Compared to sort of what I've seen before. Again, Christopher Ward has always been a very affordable, accessibly priced brand. But if you're like a hardcore watch lover and used to much higher end, companies, you might see little areas here and there where there's cost cutting or not as much effort put into something. But they've really been doing their homework, and they've been really sort of up in their own game a lot, which is fantastic. As a dive watch, this is water resistant to 600 meters. I have taken it swimming, so it's it holds its own, at least in a pool. On the back, you see the sort of Trident screw-down case back. Nice bracelet. Tiny little cost cutting thing here. You can open up here. You see the stamped metal diver's extension, and it's just the bracelet's really nice, and then you take it out there and you see the stamped metal part. It's kind of funny, which is interesting because even here you have there's still the blue plastic there, but a nice thick pieces of metal for the fold over clasp. But again, maybe part of that was just sort of to keep the size slim, because the stamp metal can get quite small. Just, you know, one of those little things I like to point out. But again, super comfortable. You know, there's some micro adjustability in the deployment, which is nice, and they use a push buttons here on the side, which, you know, allow it to be relatively low profile, rather than have something here. Clean look, nice sort of deeply engraved logo there, which is nice. Just lots of good details that you know, just keep showing me that the brand is just pushing themselves to become better and better and better, and that's what I like to see. Even the crown is done well here. You have sort of a satinized background and then the CW logo in relief. So again, this is the Christopher Ward C60 Trident COSC 600. On the dial it says Trident Pro. That's actually not part of the official name, at least not as far as I know, but this is the very first sport watch from the brand to contain their SH21 in-house made automatic movement. Really exciting. You know, again, it's a pricier watch for the brand, but I definitely think that there's a lot here for the money. Good design, good quality, cool movement. Price for this watch is $2,275, and you can see the full review soon on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.